Christmas blessings from the Lord. 10 messages filled with hope and love. Oh, beloved child, I come this Christmas season with 20 blessings for you. Each blessing is a ray of light, a comfort, and a source of motivation to help you continue on your life's journey. Open your heart to receive them and realize that love, forgiveness, and hope are always there, guiding you to be free from suffering and to find true peace in your soul. Below are 10 messages from me, whom you trust, so that on this miraculous Christmas night, you may feel the warmth of joy and discover a path to inner serenity. 1. A blessing of gratitude. My child, in this Christmas season, I wish for you to awaken and learn to cherish the countless blessings that have come into your life. Beloved, in the whirlwind of work, social relationships, and invisible pressures, you may sometimes forget those small but truly precious things. A gentle gesture from your family, a warm glance from a loved one, a friend's smile, or simply the birds singing in the early morning. All are blessings I send to warm your heart. Take a quiet moment, slow down, and reflect on the path you have taken throughout the year. Whether you are in a joyful phase or a difficult one, allow gratitude to arise in your mind. The most precious Christmas gift I want you to recognize is not material luxury, but your ability to perceive and cherish the beauty of life. Through gratitude, each of your steps will become lighter. You will see that behind every challenge, every event, there is a valuable lesson to help you grow. May you, on this peaceful night, shine with gratitude like a candle flame, so that when dawn breaks, you step into the world with an open heart, ready to love and honor each moment in the present. That is the gift that will never fade, the solid brick paving the road to your happiness. 2. A blessing of hope. My child, I grant you a torch called hope, so that you can illuminate every dark path. In life, everyone experiences moments of hardship where faith seems exhausted and pain can make one's heart close off. I know there are times you feel sad, discouraged, or even wish to give up. But never forget, I am always watching over you. Hope, though fragile, is infinitely powerful. It helps you overcome what may seem impossible. Imagine walking in the dark of night with no source of light. Even a tiny flickering flame can brighten your heart and mind. Hope acts as a compass and is like a young bud that still grows after a harsh winter. Hold the torch of hope close to you, so that whenever you stumble, you can let its light guide you back to the right path and rediscover your inner strength. On this sacred Christmas night, I remind you of the heart's ability to be reborn. If you believe in love, in the universe's benevolence, in my guidance, then no difficulty can block your path. Keep your hope alive and continue your journey. The spring of your heart will come, warmed by the magical light of compassion. 3. A blessing of love and forgiveness. My child, I have given you warm hands so you can embrace mistakes and transform them into the seeds of boundless love. Humans are inherently imperfect, and perhaps it is this very imperfection that makes us unique. Christmas is a time for you to look back and reflect. Do you harbor any resentment or anger that gnaws at your heart? Has someone in the past hurt you? Or do you blame yourself for some mistake? Remember that I have sacrificed to bring lessons of love and mercy. I want you to understand that only love and forgiveness can lift the burdens in your heart and open the door to freedom for both your soul and your mind. Instead of hanging on to hatred, offer a smile or a hug. Be compassionate and generous. Then you will learn how to forgive yourself as well. Touch the pain you or someone else has suffered and turn it into a precious lesson in empathy and greater love. This is the source of peace. That way, regardless of how big the storms outside may be, you will remain steady. On this peaceful Christmas night, I wish you to cast off the shackles of resentment, leaving only the purity of forgiveness and the shining light of all-embracing love. 4. A blessing of inner peace. I want you to welcome Christmas with a calm soul, where peace overflows and the bustle of worries fades away. Modern society often causes you to spin around in the weight of responsibilities. At times, you may feel surrounded by pressure, unfulfilled ambitions, fierce competition, or conflicts in family, love, and work. This turmoil can leave your heart weary. You long for a place to return to listen to yourself. Listen closely to Christmas's sacred tune. The bells ringing in the church tower, the gentle lull of carols, the faint scent of pine. All of these create a holy atmosphere that reminds you of the tranquility. It is in this peace that wisdom takes root, enabling you to make sound decisions and live more fully in each passing moment. 5. A blessing for overcoming suffering. Remember, suffering is not the end, but a step that helps you climb toward the summit of growth. On each stage of life's journey, you cannot avoid wounds, loss, or misfortune. Pain may make you waver and doubt yourself. However, dear child, with faith in me, you can turn trials into opportunities. Just like a seedling must push through the dark soil to reach the sunlight, you will also grow through hardship. Allow suffering to become a lesson, helping you empathize with others, strengthen your courage, and become more resilient. Hardship unveils your limits and also reveals your unimaginable inner strength. When you learn to endure suffering with compassion, forgiveness, and faith, you move closer to liberation from your soul's burdens. Christmas is a season of joy, but also one of sharing and understanding. I send you this blessing to remind you. Do not fear suffering. Be brave enough to face it and uncover the hidden lessons within. Truth is tempered in the fire of trials, and you will shine bright when you conquer fear and move forward with unwavering resolve. 6. A blessing of patience and perseverance. Patience is a seed that, if you carefully nurture it, will bloom into lasting strength and happiness. Haste and impatience are common in a fast-paced, competitive society. But, dear child, try pausing for a moment. Christmas is a reminder that everything requires time to develop and mature. Sometimes I allow you to wait, not to punish you, but because in that stillness, you learn tranquility and depth. Remember the image of a sprout emerging from a seed. For it to become a grand tree, it requires time and nourishment. Similarly, the dreams and aspirations in your heart need patience. Do not rush to see immediate results. Good things often do not appear overnight. They need seasons of rain, sun, and stormy nights before finally blossoming and bearing fruit. Being patient with life also means being patient with yourself. Once you master this virtue, challenges become less daunting, and doors of opportunity slowly open. This Christmas, I bless you with steadfastness, that you may give yourself the necessary time to grow. Then your hopes will bloom radiantly, filling the world with their sweet fragrance. 7. A blessing of service and sharing. My child, if you wish to find true meaning, be ready to share joy and console others in their sorrows. Christmas is the season to recall the highest purpose I have inscribed: love. I taught you about service when I washed the disciples' feet and willingly sacrificed myself to bring salvation to humankind. Likewise, let Christmas remind you of the value in giving. When you help others, not only do they benefit, but you also feel a subtle happiness. Love grows whenever it is given away. You could offer a warm greeting, a plate of food to someone hungry, a coat on a cold winter's night, or simply lend an ear to someone who needs to unburden their soul. Each act of kindness is a seed of love planted in the soil of life. By sharing, you will no longer feel alone because you realize you are part of a larger community. You feel your own worth, not through money or status, but through sincere compassion. This is also how you escape the confines of the ego, opening your heart to others. This Christmas, I wish you to comprehend the beauty and power of selfless service, sowing the seed of love in the hearts of mankind. 8. A blessing of self-reflection and goodness. Before you wish the world to change, look into the mirror of your soul, wash away any impurities, and awaken the seed of goodness within. Christmas is not only the time to commemorate my birth, but also a moment for you to examine yourself deeply. Do not be afraid to confront your shortcomings, mistakes, or the lingering worries you carry within. Only by daring to look at your own flaws can you find ways to correct them and become a better person. I encourage you to ask yourself, how have I lived throughout the year? Have I fulfilled my responsibilities toward family, society, and my own conscience? Have I lost my passion for life due to temptations or negative influences? Dear child, darkness has its own beauty, but only when you light a lamp will it no longer hide you in its shadows. When you pursue goodness, you will feel lightness and serenity in life. Kindness, sincerity, and a gentle way of treating others all help decorate your path, turning it into a flower-strewn road instead of one lined with thorns. This is how you distance yourself from suffering, for suffering often sprouts from greed, anger, and ignorance. Christmas is the chance for you to be reborn, to renew yourself on the journey to truth, virtue, and beauty. 9. A blessing of confidence in yourself. I created you with all the necessary qualities. Therefore, believe that you can overcome any obstacle. Beloved child, sometimes you may doubt your own capabilities, underestimating yourself. You fear failure, fear other people's judgments, fear that you are not talented or blessed enough to achieve greatness. But from my perspective, I have already granted you special gifts hidden deep inside, waiting for you to discover them. I want you not to flee from trials. Be determined and trust in your own positive traits. Self-confidence is not arrogance. It is understanding your true potential and the purpose of life. On Christmas night, as you gaze upon the twinkling stars, think of each star as a dream, one of your unique gifts. Reach out for them. Dare to turn your dreams into reality. Faith in yourself is a powerful force. It will keep you from giving up when faced with adversity. Moreover, I am silently supporting and guiding you in everything you do. Know that in all circumstances, you are never alone. I am here, watching over you and empowering you to overcome any obstacle and achieve success. 10. A blessing of simple joy. Do not chase after superficial pleasures. Discover true happiness in the simple things I have placed around you. In a materialistic age, it's easy to mistake happiness for wealth or status. You might believe that only when you have enough money will you truly taste joy. But I want you to remember that genuine joy comes from within, from the way you perceive the world and treat yourself and those around you. A simple family meal in unity, waking up without worry, a day of hard work followed by a peaceful night's sleep. These ordinary experiences can be small miracles. All you have to do is live slowly and cherish each moment you have, so that happiness naturally knocks on your heart's door. I have given you nature's vibrancy, the laughter of children, and any moment in which you feel love. Let these fill your soul instead of forever yearning for distant luxuries. Christmas reminds you that the most valuable treasures are sometimes right in your arms. By simplifying life, you grow richer in spirit, and lasting happiness becomes a natural result.
Beloved Lord, today I humbly present to you my deepest gratitude for all the graces and blessings you have bestowed upon me. Along every step of my journey, whether filled with joy or overshadowed by sorrow, I have continuously felt your gentle presence and support. Indeed, from a time I cannot fully remember, I have been embraced and warmed by your unconditional love and guided by your kindly teachings. And so looking back now, each of my footprints seems marked by countless blessings, too numerous to recount in mere words. I only know that, thanks to you, my faith in life is made whole, I have learned to love and forgive, and I have gained the courage to stand again after loving arms. I felt a warm light shine into the depths of my soul, allowing me to understand that suffering is not a dead end, but rather a condition that helps me grow and become stronger. It was your hand that lifted me up, gifting me the torch of hope, chasing away the darkness in which I had been immersed. Lord, your blessings are not limited to soothing my inner wounds or freeing me from fear. You have also granted me a clearer awareness of compassion and forgiveness, teaching me to love others without any form of discrimination. Whenever I found myself swallowed up by hatred or despair, I remembered the love you have for humanity, a love free of judgment, prejudice, and limits. It was precisely this love that guided me, helping me open my heart and welcome everyone, even those who had caused me pain. By following your exalted example, I have learned how to untie the knots of resentment, allowing my soul to find peace and see the world with far more gentle, merciful eyes than before. I also thank you for instilling in me an inner strength that has helped me surmount numerous trials. Many times I believed I was entirely drained, with not an ounce of willpower left to continue fighting. Yet in moments of solitude, when I poured out my heart in prayer to you, a refreshing breeze seemed to blow through my mind, bringing with it renewed faith and determination. I have realized that no challenge is meaningless when I open my heart to accept it as a lesson, using your love as a lifeline to keep going. Through such perseverance, I have traversed hardship after hardship, gradually uncovering my own worth. I have also gained a deeper awareness that I am never truly alone on this earthly journey. Moreover, I am grateful for the patience and humility you have taught me. In a noisy society, it is easy to be ensnared by illusions of success or fleeting pleasures. But whenever I turn my thoughts toward you, I am reminded that all growth requires both time and conscientious nurturing. Like a tiny seed that must endure storms and freezing nights before becoming a towering tree, my life's path also demands steadfastness and effort. You have taught me to wait, for good things rarely come in haste, and the rewards earned through patient labor hold the most genuine value. In my most restless hours, you have reminded me that humility is the root of growth, bringing empathy and the readiness to offer love silently. In addition, I offer my thanks for awakening in me the spirit of service and sharing. I understand that life is about more than just me, that it is a grand web interlaced by countless individuals and stories. As I practice the selfless love you have taught, I realize that true joy does not come from receiving, but from giving. A meal to feed someone hungry, a word of solace for someone grieving, or merely an outstretched hand to lift up someone who is weak. By your illuminating grace, I am ever more convinced that compassion can calm suffering, warm lonely hearts, and create a community bound by love. Each time I open my arms to someone else, I feel I myself am embraced by an even greater love. For this, I see serving others as a priceless gift you have given me, teaching me to open my heart and grow in charity. I also wish to thank you for guiding me toward goodness and self-reflection. Whenever I pause to examine my life, I see the faults and sins I have committed. Yet through returning to you in prayer, I gain the resolve to repent, letting go of unworthy anger and desires. I see that the greatest shadow lies within me, in those moments when I forget about the light you bestow. Only when that light returns can I truly face myself, recognize my shortcomings, and strive to change little by little. I am grateful that you have shown me this lesson. Rather than demanding the world to change for me, I should change my own heart first. Thus, I have learned to live more positively and compassionately, bringing good energy to each place I go. Beloved Lord, I also do not forget to thank you for granting me the ability to see the beauty in simplicity. You have breathed wonder and reverence into my daily life, helping me cherish moments that may appear insignificant. The dawn's early sunlight, a warm family meal, a heartfelt compliment from a trusted companion, or even a gentle breeze in the heat of midday. These small details have revealed tremendous miracles, reminding me that happiness is not a distant dream, but is present in every breath I take and in each modest footstep. By viewing life through a simple lens, I find it more magical, and my heart grows more confident in the love you hold for me. I especially thank you for brightening my life with the warmth of family, the bonds of friendship, and a steadfast faith in the goodness of humanity. I realize it is no random occurrence that I was born into this particular family, or that I have these particular friends. Each encounter has been orchestrated by your wondrous hand. Each person in my life can be a teacher, a companion, a source of comfort, or sometimes a test of compassion. Protected under your watchful gaze, all these relationships have enriched me with immeasurable value. I am eternally grateful for the moments of coming together, for the words of support, for every shared joy, and for the precious encouragement you have arranged through these connections. Finally, I want to offer you my sincere and immeasurable thanks, for you have been and will always be with me. By your grace, I have learned to value life, welcoming challenges as an opportunity to grow, opening my heart to others, and above all, keeping my faith in a love that knows no boundaries. I promise to continuously nurture the seeds of faith and compassion you have planted in me. I pray that each day, I may live worthily of the grace you have shown me, becoming an instrument of joy and peace for those around me. Lord, please continue to guide me, so that each step I take will be filled with your blessings and goodness. Even countless words of gratitude cannot describe the fullness of your grace. I can only offer my thanks and entrust myself entirely to your sacred heart, so that my life may forever resound as a hymn of thanksgiving. Amen.